Hello everyone around the world, hope you are all fine and okay. So here we have a laptop to fix. This laptop is coming from another computer repair shop, and what they are saying the laptop came with from a customer. They checked what they checked, they didn't see what is the problem. They could not even open the laptop. They tried with different chargers. But when the laptop came here, I said, you know what, this is straight away a motherboard job. There's nothing to do with the customer's charger here. Okay? So let's see what this laptop is doing. It's Toshiba. I'm not sure about the model, but what we will do when I open up, we'll check with the board number. It's very easy just to check on Google the board number. We'll see the model of this Toshiba laptop. Okay? Fine. So let's see what this laptop is doing exactly. Power supply is set on 19 volts. On Toshiba, check what's going on here. Check what's going on with the power. Laptop of these days. Shorts to ground everywhere. Huh? Every job short to ground. Every job short to ground. Check with the power supply. Voltage drop to 3.9 and it's taking 3.5 amps. That means short to ground. Okay? So I don't want to waste time. Let's check out the battery. What can be shorted? That's the most important part. What can be shorted on this one? MOSFETs or a capacitor? A MOSFET or a capacitor? Anyone to guess what can be faulty this time? MOSFET or a capacitor? All screws are out. Let's check out this back cover. The hard drive. We have few more screws here for the hard drive. Okay. Which one is supposed to come out? Which one is supposed to come out? The back one or the front cover? On Toshiba, I believe is the back one. I believe it's the back cover. CD drive. We need to get access to the motherboard. What is still holding this motherboard? Well, we have to check out the keyboard first. Let's see. Maybe we are on the wrong direction. Let's check out the keyboard. This keyboard. We need to get access to the motherboard. Okay. And the keyboard is out. Now we have some more screws here. Let's check out the keyboard. Keyboard is out. Let's go again and try to take out the back cover. Now symbol. Now symbol. And where's the charging port? The charging port is here. It's coming here. Okay. So what can be fault on this motherboard? Huh? So that's the inside of the motherboard. Huh? We know already we have a short ground motherboard. Well, let's just confirm that. Diode mode on capacitors 0, 0. Here we have some capacitors here. 0, 0, 0, 0. Here all the capacitors, they are beeping. So we have the charging port here, and I can't see those input MOSFETs. Probably they are on the other side of the board. So I think we have to strip the motherboard further. We have to strip the laptop further to get access on the other side of the motherboard. That's what I think is the story here. So what is the, according to the prediction, capacitor or MOSFET? Huh? Capacitor or MOSFET? Capacitor or MOSFET? What is shortage here? Okay. And I can't see anything blown up here. Huh? That's the motherboard. We have the plastic thing. No one opened this motherboard before. We are the first. Look how dusty is the fan. Huh? Too much dust. Let me blow the motherboard. Fine. Fine, 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 fine. Now let's play with the motherboard. Because if this laptop is not coming on, I'm sure there's something wrong with the motherboard. But I can't see any blown up component. We have the microcontroller, that the E.C chip, embedded controller. We have those input MOSFETs here. We have a fuse, 2 MOSFETs. We have an inductor, fuse, 2 MOSFETs, and a current sensor. From there, the voltage is going everywhere. Okay. What I want to check the mode of this Toshiba. I think we can check desktop. We can check. Let's see the board number. E11 41 39 YA dash 4A 1 Motherboard. Oh, I can't see anything. 4A. Let's see. Let's see now. Toshiba Satellite Pro C850. Toshiba Satellite Pro C850. Yeah, that's the one. Exactly, that's the one. So we're safe. We're safe. We now know that this is we're dealing with the Toshiba Satellite Pro C850. That's the model of this laptop. Let's see how a Pro laptop looks like. What can die on a Pro laptop? Huh? Capacitor, MOSFET, huh? Diode mode. The fuse is good. Okay. Here. Okay. So the first MOSFET, let's go on a microscope and check together. Let's check here. Let's check. That motherboard is very dusty. We have those MOSFETs. What I want to check the fuse is good. I checked the fuse already. This one with the letter Q on top. The fuse is good. So we have an inductor which is coming from the plus of the charging port. After the inductor, we have the fuse. And the fuse is going to this MOSFET, which is shorted. From there, it's going here. On the current sensor to ground, still have a short. Huh? If I compare current sensor to ground, still have a short. So what I want to do, let's check out that MOSFET which is shorted. Maybe is that MOSFET or something else is shorted on the main volts. Let's check out the MOSFET. The MOSFET is out. The MOSFET is out. Do you still have a short? And the main 19 volts power line is still shorted. Okay. Okay. That's not a big problem. What I want to do, I want to lower the voltage. 9 volts, with 9 volts, with 5 volts, with 7 volts, we can't burn anything. Current sensor, and you still have a short. Where's the thermal camera? Thermal camera. Let's see now. On the current sensor, I'm coming with voltage on the current sensor. Let's see what is taking that current. Maybe we can spot something. The problem, all the power supplies are on the other side. So I don't think the fault is from this side. What we can do, we can sort a wire here so that we are able to check the other side of. Let me sort a wire on the current sensor. We are doing this because we want to spin the motherboard to check the other side. Just to make it easy to hold the probes on the other side. Good. This has to be fixed. I'm sure we are going to fix this one. I have a feeling that we are going to fix this. Now, we'll spin this on the other side. And we still have a short. Okay. What is checking that? Here. More current. I can't see what is getting hot with the thermal camera. That's the problem. What is here? What is here? The processor is getting very hot. Huh? Check the processor. It's getting very hot. Now we think is the processor. Now I have to use a hand because with the thermal camera I can't see anything. Honestly, I can't feel anything. I want to see if something is going to explode here. $5.2 amps. What is taking this current? I thought maybe I will see something visible. What is getting hot here is the CPU. So I'm sure we have an open MOSFET on the vehicle section. That's what I think here. I think we have a let's check out the heat sink. Yeah, we don't have option here. Let's check out the processor and check for short without the processor. Processor's out. Now what is smoking? Oh, I didn't thought it's a capacitor. Huh? 1 second, I'll show you. We have a boiling. Okay. Our problem is here. Our problem is here. We have a dead capacitor here. This is the second time to find this kind of problem where different kind of capacitors they are failing. This is not a ceramic capacitor which was used. We remember that Samsung laptop for the last time. What I want to do, I want to concentrate on those capacitors. What do you think? What is the problem? Just tell me what is the problem when I put power. What do you think is the problem? Huh? Again? Again? What do you think about this capacitor, this one? I think that is our problem. So let's try to replace that capacitor. Let's replace that capacitor. So the 19 volts was shorted in this MOSFET, this capacitor, which is on the, and it's shorted. This one shorted. So I think what happened, this capacitor, I believe, is on the output of this vehicle power supply and was sending 19 volts straight to the processor. I don't think this processor, if it's is working, it will be by luck. Because straight away the 19 volts was going straight from the charging port to the processor. I don't think we still have a working processor here. But we'll see. We'll see. Let's check out this capacitor. Our problem. We don't want to melt this plastic processor socket, so you have to be very careful here. The capacitor is some kind of stuck. Huh? Come on. You know, I can't check out the capacitor. Huh? And the capacitor is next to socket. We don't want to melt anything here. We don't want to create bigger problem here. Okay. Now another one for replacement. Okay. What I want to do, I want to do something here. Just to make this repair easy. And I can't see soldering wire. Huh? Okay. You have to come with a new solder. I'm just curious to see about the processor. The health of the processor. Maybe the processor is gone. Now we're now replacing. Good. Replaced. Checking for short. And the short is gone. As you can see. So let's put that MOSFET. MOSFET, I don't care. I just take another one from a different board doing same job. That was a channel N MOSFET. So all what we need another channel N MOSFET. Our MOSFET is now in place. Now let's take out that bridge here. Fine. Let's measure those MOSFETs again. Drain to source. No. Source to gate. No. And then current sensor to ground. And you don't have any short. If you compare, we do have ground here. Comparing ground to current sensor, we don't have any short. So let's see if we have a working motherboard. Let's see if we have a working motherboard. I want to first put back this processor. Maybe we are lucky. But if we are not lucky, we have a very big problem. Because there are possibility that the 19 volts reached the processor. That's why the processor was getting very hot. Thermal paste. Now, we need to put the heat sink. And the fan. We need to put this and then we test. Let's see now. Do you have a working laptop or not? Huh? After replacing the MOSFET and the capacitor, plug in the power supply. Fan is spinning. Huh? And you have picture. Huh? RTC battery, what. It's working. It's taking 1 amp. Huh? You can see the LEDs here. And you have picture. So that was the problem with this Toshiba. That was the problem with this Toshiba. I don't know how this happened. What I want to do, I just want to put the frame and the hard drive and keyboard, and then we test to see if everything is perfect. I don't want to put screws for now. Screws I'll put later because I have to fix this hinge. It's also broken. But I want to see if everything is working fine. Huh? So if we have the Toshiba Satellite Pro, that's how a Pro laptop is dying. Components which are about to fail on a Pro laptop, we have seen it all. Capacitors are dying even on a Pro laptop. Huh? I believe this laptop died due to over voltage, some kind of high current. 800 Toshiba. Press F2 to set the date. We have to set out the date here. The keyboard is responding. Let's set out the date. And it's loading Windows, as you can see. It's loading Windows. The job is done. Huh? This job is done. I thought we have a third default because we replaced the capacitor in the MOSFET, and I thought the mouse is working. There's no user password. Everything is just working fine. Huh? Okay. So I'm happy we managed to fix this one. But in most cases, I don't know how this laptop exactly died. Because on the vehicle power supply, if the 19 volts was, if the processor, when I connect the power supply, if the processor was getting hot, I was expecting to see like one of the MOSFETs shorted to ground, especially the high side MOSFET. I was expecting to see high side MOSFET shorted and sending straight 19 volts to the processor. But the MOSFETs were good. Huh? So I'll stop this video now. Like, subscribe. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell for future updates. And yeah, we have a working laptop. We have a working laptop. It's not the charger like what the customer was expecting to see on this laptop. Because they tried with so many chargers. So yeah, that was the job. What can I say? Share our videos to beloved friends and relatives, ex-girlfriends, and see you on the next one. Bye.